This world doesn't reward the smartest person. It rewards the one who knows when to smile and when to strike. Let me guess something about you. You've been too honest, too open, too easy to read, too busy trying to be understood by people who never deserved access to your mind. And in the process, you got burned, you got used, and worst of all, you started to doubt your own intelligence. This isn't just a video, this is a mirror, and if you stay till the end, you'll walk away with the mind of Machiavelli, sharp, dangerous, and unshakable. Let's begin. You've been betrayed by people who called you family. You've given second chances that destroyed your peace. You've said yes when your gut was screaming no. And when it all fell apart, nobody showed up to apologize. Nobody took accountability. They just moved on, as if you were the fool for caring too much. Sound familiar? Maybe you trusted a friend who turned your secrets into social currency. Maybe you loved someone who only saw you as a stepping stone. Maybe you opened up, hoping to be seen, and instead, they studied your weakness like a blueprint. That's the world you're living in. Not everyone wants to connect. Some want to control. Not everyone listens to understand. Some listen to exploit. You think it's your kindness they love. No, it's your silence, your predictability, your hesitation to bite back. But that ends today. If you cannot be both loved and feared, choose fear. Niccolò Machiavelli. Machiavelli wasn't a monster. He was a mirror, reflecting how power really works in this broken human theater. He understood something most people deny. Morality is flexible. Power isn't. People won't follow the kindest person. They follow the one who understands their fears, their ambitions,
their insecurities, and uses them like chess pieces.
You see, humans are not led by logic. They are led by emotion. And emotion is programmable. Fear of rejection, desire for validation, insecurity about status, shame from childhood. These are the levers most people are unconsciously wired with, and the ones that get pulled every single day. You're not losing in life because you're not smart. You're losing because you haven't studied how people think when they're scared. Because fear is the strongest currency in human psychology. Not money, not love, fear. That's why the media sells panic. That's why toxic partners use silent treatment. That's why the corporate world keeps you grateful for scraps. Fear keeps you in check. Machiavelli knew this, and once you understand how fear works, not just in others, but inside yourself, you become dangerous. Law 1. Stop giving emotional credit to people who haven't earned it. Every time you over-explain, every time you wait for them to understand your pain, you hand them the manual to manipulate you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them assume. Their ignorance is your shield. Law 2. Become unreadable. Predictability is a liability. If people know exactly what makes you angry, insecure, or guilty, you're not human to them. You're software, and they will code you. Change your patterns. Pause before responding. Speak less than you know. Smile more than you feel. Let them wonder who you really are. Because confusion is protection. Law 3. Every emotion is a weapon. Learn to use it. Anger isn't weakness. It's fuel when controlled. Sadness isn't failure. It's depth when understood. Cold silence? Sometimes the most powerful statement is none at all. You don't have to be loud to be dangerous. Just calculated. Let me tell you a story. There was a boy. He was smart, curious, naive. He believed that if he was good, the world would be good back. He had a friend. Let's call him A. A was charming, funny, but always watching, always calculating. The boy would open up about his dreams, his fears, his heartbreaks, and A would listen, not to comfort him, but to learn him. Fast forward a few years, that same friend used every single vulnerable detail to outshine him, embarrass him in public, and steal his opportunities. Why? Because the boy showed his cards too soon. He didn't realize he was in a game, a psychological war where every weakness is currency. And by the time he figured it out, He was already bleeding. That boy was me. And that's when I started studying Machiavelli, not to become evil, but to stop being prey. The world doesn't break you with swords. It breaks you with silence, manipulation, and smiles that hide agendas. They will never tell you you're too soft. They'll just keep using you until you're dry. So I'll say it for you. Stop bleeding for people who wouldn't give you a bandage. They don't deserve your softness. They haven't earned your light. Be kind, but carry teeth. Be calm, but stay dangerous, because in a world full of puppets, the one who understands the strings rules everything. If this video made you feel seen, if a part of your soul whispered, "Finally, someone said it," then you're not alone. You're one of us. Like this video, share it with someone who's too kind for this world. Subscribe, not for me, but for your future self. Because every week, we'll sharpen your mind a little more. And when the time comes, you won't just survive this dark world, you'll control it. The lion doesn't roar every day, but when it does, the jungle remembers. Until then, stay silent, stay sharp, stay dangerously smart,